Hi, it's Dr. Dan, and I'm going to talk today a little bit about the city of Chicago. And stay with me here. I promise I'll get to the point at the end. And I'm just going to share an experience I had one winter. I was driving up Lakeshore Drive, coming back from my mother's on a weekend, and coming over the Chicago River. There's a long bridge, well, relatively long, over the river, and it's actually a beautiful view to the right. See Navy Pier, actually, especially during the summer, incredible view. Anyway, traveling along in the middle lane, and as I finish the bridge and get towards the end of it, I notice a car is pulled over to the right, and flashes are going. Oh, that's odd. It's kind of not a safe place to stop. And then another 100 yards up, another vehicle. Flashers going, pulled over the side of the road. What the heck is going on? It's really, really strange. And then not 50 yards after that car, another vehicle pulled over. Like, what? I was like, was there some sort of odd accident? And like everybody, pulled apart as opposed to staying close together, to exchange information. I obviously can't turn around and look because I'm driving, so that's it. I was like, oh, didn't think anything more of it. Week later, coming in the same direction, actually had gone to the south side of Chicago, was coming back north, over the bridge again, get to the end of the bridge, same thing. Car with its flashers on, and at that point, I see them working on a flat tire. They'd gotten out, they're working on a flat tire. I'm like, oh. And I realized that I remembered seeing a very large pothole in the far right lane, and Chicago has some pretty impressive potholes. And then, of course, after that car, this is week 2, after that car, I see another car, same thing, pulled over, flashes. They had not gotten out yet. And so within a span of 2 weeks, 5 cars that I hadn't seen, and I was there for just a fraction of the time, pulled over because of flat tires. Now, the city of Chicago, in its infinite wisdom, has a department that's established to reimburse people for vehicle damage, flat tires, damaged rims, etc., because of potholes. Now, mind you, it's been a week. Nobody's sent out to repair the pothole. And so what's happening is that probably daily, especially when you think about rush hour, there's no way to get out of the right lane. That more than, say, even just a car a day, 7 days a week, you've got somebody getting damaged. And you would think that the most sensible choice or plan of action for the city to help its inhabitants would be to send a truck out ASAP and just to fill the pothole in. And that didn't happen. Actually, went by there over a month later. I did not see any cars pulled over, but that same pothole was there. I don't have to worry about it. I'm fortunate I have an SUV that's got really large sidewalls, so even if I did hit it, I would be okay. I happened to be in that lane, and it is a massive crater there, or was a massive crater there. But they don't bother to fix it. They just keep throwing money at the problem in the form of repairing people's cars, and obviously that's not a solution. And I see an analogy there, because when we talk about the conditions, many of the conditions that we treat at our office, type 2 diabetes, neuropathy, these are lifestyle-related diseases. And so just like that pothole, you can throw money at the problem in the forms of medications and treatments, etc. But if you don't address the cause, the lifestyle choice that's causing that problem, you're going to keep having to throw more money or spend more time, more damage, just like those vehicles were experiencing. And so it seems kind of like a little bit of a corny analogy, but it's extremely accurate. And one of the first things that we do with the patients that come into our offices, once they've started on plan, is begin an education program. It's important to learn, number one, what you're doing wrong. Number two, what you can do better. And number 3, how to actually implement that, because learning without action doesn't help you at all. We have to implement what we learn. And so based on the experience that we have for several years in doing this, and for the thousands of patients that have used this protocol, we know what to teach, how to teach it, and help the patients get on track. So if you've got some potholes in your life, quit throwing money at it, quit trying to like deal with the symptoms or the side effects of those potholes, and start dealing with the pothole itself. And again, if it's type 2 diabetes or neuropathy, we're happy to help. You can give us a call, 773-852-3335, or you can, as below, look at the email information and contact us, or just look us up on the web. Either way, anyway, we're happy to be of help. Thank you, have a great day, and stay away from those potholes in Chicago, okay?